Now, 2 weeks ago, I brought you a story on the SU men's lacrosse team, saying the Orange had the most to lose with the cancellation of the season. Well, I was slightly wrong there. You can add 2 more teams to that list, the Moyne men and women, ending the year ranked atop the national polls. It's been roughly 1 month since the sports world shut down, and the Moyne men's and women's lacrosse programs, well, they're past the disappointment phase.
Didn't have a chance to talk to the seniors. We don't even have a senior photo.
There wasn't really like a final practice or meal even together. So I think a lot of us are still looking for that closure.
It's their new reality. It's every team's new reality, juggling what could have been while also enjoying some rare family time during these unprecedented times.
The number of times that I've sat around my dinner table with my wife and 3 kids, I can't honestly tell you when the last time, that's happened.
It's been nice. The first few weeks, my mom was inviting me and my sister back to the house about every night. She's like, want to come for dinner? Want to come for dinner? So, early on, I just kept saying, you're never going to get this time back with your family. So, make the most of it.
Both Moyne teams were undefeated when the season ended. Both ranked #1 in America.
The reminder on my phone still goes off every day at 2:15 that we got practice in 15 minutes. So I haven't turned that off.
I think for me, just being a new coach, obviously we had a good start, but we never got into, we played 1 NE10 game.
Dan Sheehan's been doing this coaching thing for 23 years, while Liz Bevel was in the midst of her first season at Moyne. Yet there is no amount of experience that can prepare yourself for something like this.
We've never had an April free, for however long. My dad, is like talking about putting a patio out back, something that just would never even happen right now.
What a beautiful April day for some lacrosse, right? Any spring sport for that matter. Too bad it won't be happening this year. But as much as we focus on the sheer disappointment for college seniors everywhere, and trust me, we certainly feel for them, there is a whole nother avenue to explore here. How do college athletic programs such as Moyne go about recruiting next year's freshman class if they're not even playing at the high school level?
We're doing lots of work on the phone, lots of work with emails. And we're keeping our fingers crossed.
I've been on the phone a lot with some 2021 recruits, just trying to give them any answers I can.
The Dolphins will turn to virtual recruiting to round out next year's classes. But for their senior class, if this is the end, both coaches have something to say to them.
I want this team to just know how special they were.
We typically have a really tight group.
We were so excited to see what we could have done.
And this year really is no different.
I'm just so proud of them and the work that they did put in.
Just fantastic people in the locker room.
Let's just keep it going for the future.
And those are 2 proud coaches right there. Lauren, I know these sports stories may sound repetitive or redundant. Another team losing out on its season, but what we really want to do here is humanize these players and coaches. After all, they work all year for this time of the year, and now they'll just need to wait until next year, unfortunately.
I know, and we certainly feel for them, all of the athletes, but I'm sure they're still practicing
while
remaining practicing social distancing.
Yep.
Matt, thank you.